'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the building a bad manager was stirring, and employees were wilting. Ray managed his team members without a care. His training and development skills were barely there. He blatantly disregards the ADDIE model. He should redesign his training program and do it.
Listen, I've been a manager for all my life. It's all that I can remember, it's all that I can do. I got my degree from University of Phoenix online. What else could you want from me?
All right, Mr. Manager, let's see if that's true. We shall look at your employees and see what they do.
Hey, Addie, what you up to?
Working on a project.
What kind of project?
Just working on the steps.
Steps? Steps of what? You should know your project, Addie. What are you doing?
I was just conducting a
You were doing a what?
A
You were doing a
SWOT.
what?
Ray's an okay manager, not a great manager. He doesn't really focus on ROI or return on investment, and I also don't really agree with how he treats his employees a lot of the time.
Oh, what do I think about Ray? Ray's something else.
He does not bother with models, missing some steps, but if he uses ADDIE, he might have more success. A 5-step procedure is really all that it takes, from analysis to evaluation, to avoid more mistakes.
Addie? Who's Addie? She Addie? Nah, I'm a way better manager than her. Trust me, I'm very experienced.
ADDIE is not a manager, Ray. Let's look at Patrick, whose management skills are very much practiced. Start with analysis and assess all your needs, just like leaving a list for Santa under your tree. Understanding your goals and audience is simply a need, so that the project and members can work cohesively.
I don't think we really need to focus on everyone's strengths and everyone's skills in order to get the project done. If everyone's a good employee, they'll get the job done. Like Addie, like who is Addie? Like she didn't look like she can get anything done. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, come back. I was just assessing your needs.
Well, forget it. Take a look at Patrick.
So our goal is to improve our app compatibility. We're good on iPhone right now, but right now we're not so good on Android. So Linda's very organized, and Matt and John are good at math. So we're going to put them on data entry over here. Now, Chris was on data entry last time, but he's not that good at math. He was using a calculator, and he was still messing it up. But he's always on Instagram, so we're going to put him on the media management. Now, right now, we're down here. But after we do this gap analysis and get everything right, we're going to be all the way up here.
Hold on. You want Linda on data entry. Linda's too attractive to be on data entry. She needs to be the face of the company. Matt and John both have glasses. They can't even see. Chris, he's on Instagram. We should just No, he's not here anymore. We're firing him.
Going on to design and start considering your methods for delivering information and teaching new wisdoms. Using activities may spark up some interest, and exercises often tend to help with retention.
Hey Patrick, come here. I'm almost done. What do you think?
No. See, this is how you got to do it. You got to figure out your method. Based on the needs analysis we performed before, we found that employee workshop would be the best way to get that done in our company. You got to get your learning objectives, and these are all areas that we've had problems with before when we were getting our app ready. And then once you get your exercises, these are things that we've had success with in the past. So basically, you just want to get all this down so you can be efficient and effective while you're training people.
I think I'm getting it now. So now we need to implement, right?
Well, you forgot a step. First, we got to develop the program.
Develop.
Yep.
Excitement should rise as you start to develop, and create a course guideline with some graphics to help it. Don't fear a first trial, because mistakes are expected, so you can be sure when you go to implement it.
Amy, you want to check something out real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I'm done with my presentation. What do you think?
It's cool, but I mean, what's it supposed to be doing?
It's supposed to be moving. You see it? It's moving.
Yeah, I see it, but for the audience, what's it supposed to do for the audience?
It's supposed to look pretty. What do you mean? What else is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to get a point across, reach a goal, talk about something. This is just a photo. It's just an image.
But it looks nice.
Right, I'm sorry, but if you're looking to accomplish something with this, this is trash.
But it's pretty though.
Hold on. When you develop your project, you want to make sure you figure out all the details, test it so you can get rid of all the errors, so when you're ready to implement it, it's valid and free of errors.
Wow. That's deep.
Once testing is finished, it's time to implement our courses, preparing with developing the training and learning resources. It's time to get started on this training process. Go and take the program out into the office.
So Amy.
This is awesome. I mean, this can't be our app, right? I mean, it's working on my Android phone.
That's all me.
You
I did
did
it.
this?
Surprisingly, yes. I am not trash.
Last but not least, evaluation is key to make sure your project was done successfully. Take notes on results and assess employee behavior. If you do this, you'll be the project's savior.
And you want to end it with evaluation. It's important to understand the results. Like my Professor Rodriguez always says, evaluation is key to success, and getting feedback is the most important thing.
I got this. Come back in a few days.
After Ray learned how to train, he made a presentation to teach and explain. He told his employees how a good manager acts, finally understanding the undeniable facts.
As the beginning of the video showed, Ray was a project manager who was in charge of putting a team together to fix compatibility for a particular app. Unlike a good project manager, Ray showed many of these qualities. On the other hand, Patrick showed these qualities. It's very true that Ray showed off a lot of negative traits, especially at the beginning of the video. But throughout the video, he showed a willingness to learn, and that's a very important skill. And maybe you can be a hero too.
Okay, so first you start with analyzing, and then you design, and then you develop, and then you implement, and finally you evaluate.
Wow, I'm actually impressed. Are you sure you did this?
Of course I did this. I learned how to actually use the ADDIE model as an effective management tool. You helped me go from nothing to something, from zero to hero. Now everything is boosted by 20%. I'm hooked on ADDIE. Hey Patrick, Come here, let me show you how to do a gap analysis. See, we are an Echo Dot now, but sometime in the near future, we want to be an Echo. We're at $20 right now. We need to be at 70.
Candy canes and silver lanes that glow.
I have an opinion.
It's beginning to look a
The thing has been so much better. I'm so excited to come to work now.
toys in
Looks
every
like work.
store,
You should be doing work.
but the prettiest sight to see
What do you think
is
this
the
is?
holly that will be on your own front door.